Welcome back to the Gate City Picker YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at what sold. Got a couple items we're going to go over here. I'll try to pop them up here or there, wherever they are, where I got space. And we'll talk about a few items that we sold over the last couple of weeks. Haven't been keeping up with these very much. Going to try to do a little bit better job. Also, at the end, I'm going to talk about a couple local sales that we did pretty well on. So with that, let's look at the first item. The first one is this vintage Dizzy Stripper automatic vegetable, potato, apple, vegetable peeler. This is a vintage electronic. Got this at a Goodwill. Probably didn't pay more than about $2 or $3 for it. Maybe on the high end, maybe $4 or $5 of it. Anyways, as you can see here, sold for $29. Actually, $29.99 plus the shipping. Pretty good sale. Vintage electronics or vintage kitchen equipment, it does sell, but it does take a little bit of time. We've had this for probably 4 or 5 months. Okay, this next one we're going to talk about, I got a lot of model cars. They weren't in the best condition. I think I overpaid for them for the condition of they are. As you can see here, this was the only one that was sealed. The box here, show you here the next picture that, the box is a little bit damaged here. So I put a little bit of a discount price on it. So you see here, I sold it for $17.99 plus the shipping. And as I bought, I think it was about 14 or 15 of these in a big lot. And I probably should have looked over the condition. This was a local buy. Probably should have looked them over a little bit more before I bought them. Tried to get the price down a little bit. I did take him down. He was asking for like, I want to say $130 or something like that. And I got him below $100. But I still probably should have got down into the 70, 80 price range of where I bought these from. So, but I still got about 10 or so. I think I threw one away because of the condition of the, he had started to build it. It looks like a couple of them he had started to build, but they were real kind of like pulled the pieces off and glued 1 or 2 pieces on. But there was one that was just completely put together and it was not very good. So I just threw it out. So anyways, sold that one, $17.99 plus the shipping. Next one here, this was a local pickup, paid $12 for both of these. Locally, sold these as a set, felt that they would probably go together rather than try to break them up individually. And you see, took a best offer on that for $30. All right, these Reebok women's shoes, size 10, they just sold, I believe, Sunday. They paid full price on it, $32.99. I think probably if I bought these at Goodwill, probably paid like $6 for them, maybe even less. Our Goodwills, we have a little discount card. It's kind of like a preferred shopper's card, so we get 10% off. So probably paid less than $6 for them. This one here, this is a Sting action figure from WCW. Actually, it took me a long time to find this exact one and comp this one out. These action figures, this one's a Jack specific, I believe. Make sure on that. No, this is a Mattel one. Okay, I'm sorry. Jack's was anyways, wrong company. Anyway, this was a Mattel one. There was different variations of this one made, and I did not find this one listed on eBay at all, any sold, anything like that. So I actually threw it up there for like $30 or something like that. Bought this at my flea market for $1, and sat for a while. Somebody finally sent me an offer of $18.88. Who knows what $18.88 is? Anyways, and I took it. So $1 into $18.88. I'll take that every time. This one here is a really good sale. My area where we are, just probably 10 miles south of me, is known as kind of like the pottery capital of the world. And so we find pottery, a lot. I'm not very versed in it, but I saw something like this. And, yeah, I'm not versed in pottery, but I saw this is pretty unique. So you see this is a wolf pattern. It's got a little bit of a deer antler look to it there on the bottom. Paid at it. Excuse me. Got this at Goodwill. I remember paying $3.99 for it. And stuff like that's hard to comp because you have to kind of know exactly, not kind of know what, it doesn't have a maker's mark, doesn't have anybody on it that could identify who the maker was. So I tried to find some similar things. I had it listed up for $85, I believe it was. And with that, it's sitting for a while. I finally just decided, somebody sent me an offer for $60, and I went ahead and took it. So really cool, really unique, intricate piece. Real detail orient, got a lot of detail in it. So really nice piece. Next one we got here is a Harley Davidson long sleeve XL, 3XL t-shirt or long sleeve shirt. It's kind of like a thermal shirt. That's got a nice Harley Davidson skull graphic up there, as you can see. Really nice, good condition, no rips, no tears, anything like that. Sold that for $24.99. Probably picked that up at a Goodwill. Probably, again, something like that's going to be like $4 at our Goodwill. So $4 into almost 25 plus the shipping. Pretty good sale there. Bought a lot of coffee cups just last week. Wasn't very long ago at an auction, local auction that was online. Picked them up. There's got about, I believe it was 12 coffee cups in that lot. Paid like $8 for the whole lot. Threw this up. This is an NC State 1983 World National Championship. This is from the basketball team. Anyway, so I threw it up, $12.50 plus the shipping. Again, paid $8 for 11 cups. You do the math. Pretty low buy-in. Pretty decent profit on that. With the pandemic and things going on, only real kind of sourcing opportunities are to buy locally. And so I got a lot of these Magic the Gathering card game cards. Paid, I want to say $65 for about 1,500 cards or so. Did my preliminary search through. I don't know anything about them. I downloaded this. I'll put what it is over here somewhere. Anyways, it's called the TCG Player app. Essentially, what you can do is you can scan it, and it's an app that, from what I can understand, and maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, it is what that website or company will pay you for the card to sell it to somebody else. It's kind of like a third-party thing, almost like a consignment. But anyway, so you could set it up to where it will, you can scan just the front of the card, and it'll give you a chime when it's over some parameters that you put on there. And so first kind of scan through, I went, and it took me a long time to scan 1,500 cards. I set it kind of high, anything $20 and above. This is one of the cards that came up. So I immediately put it up, and I want to say I put it up on like Wednesday, and I sold it on Thursday. So again, $35. Again, $60 divided by 1,500 cards. I've got pennies into this thing, so pretty good flip there. And then I still got a bunch more. So I've actually kind of worked my way through these, and maybe in my next week's video, I've put a bunch up for auction. I know I've lotted a bunch up. I've sold at least 4 lots by now of these cards, and then individually I've sold some more. So in the coming weeks, you'll see more of these Magic the Gathering cards that I sold over the have been selling through. So as a yard sale pickup, picked up a lot of Matchbox, Hot Wheels, NASCAR stuff, big old box, big old lot of them. I've sold through a good amount of them. This is kind of one that's been lingering around. I still got some more. I think I'm probably going to do a big lot of them real soon just to kind of get them out the door because I've had it for a long time. I picked them up last yard sale season, paid, I think, $30 for more than 100 items or so that was in this lot. And so again, I got pennies on it. Took a best offer for $15 on this. Yeah, it's been sitting for a while. Get it out the door. Get the money. Turn it back into some other product. So if you didn't know, my wife is also part of our resale business, and she calls me the Batman because I can find bats like this anywhere, thrift stores, in our yard sales, flea markets, and stuff like that. And I probably don't hold on to bats very long. I've got about 2 or 3 bats now, but I'll find a bat and sell it pretty quickly. You can see, want to know? I know I paid exactly $3 for this bat at a local thrift store, and you can see here $60, plus the shipping. So my wife calls me the Batman. So every time I get to ching and I look up, I just start humming the Batman song, and she knows I sold the bat. So these are not as difficult to ship as you think. They are these. Hopefully, maybe I'll be smart enough to put a link up here, or not a link, but a picture. You get these little triangle mailers, and you just fold them up, put a couple pieces of bubble wrap at the bottom, drop the bat in, a couple pieces of bubble wrap at the top, tape the crap out of it on both ends. Good to go. All right, I picked up a box of these. What do you call? What are they called? What's the professional name? Butterflies body liner pads. If you watch the Beard Picker, he calls them something else. But I got these in a local discount store that's around here. That store kind of buys I don't know if it's overstock or returned grocery items and things like that. And I found a number of boxes of these there. And I actually sent a bunch into Amazon, sold through them. This got returned from Amazon because of damage. I think they damaged it, or maybe the customer damaged it, sent it back. I don't know, whatever. They sent it back. It actually sat in the death pile for a while, and I posted it one day and sold it the next day. I believe I posted it on Saturday and probably sold it on Sunday. These next couple are some local flips here. Don't ever overlook your local flips. You can buy stuff, in your thrift stores locally, especially bigger items like these ones that are coming up, and you can sell them locally as well as source locally. So I got this Boys BMX bike. I actually got this at a yard sale, at a moving sale. I caught it at the right time. It was, I got there and I could pretty much tell these people. I kind of noticed they kept having yard sale over and over and over again. They'd have it one week and then not, and then 1 week and then not. Found out they were moving out of town and they actually kind of needed to go quick. And I think I remember somebody else asking one time when I was there how much the bike was, and they asked $50 for the bike. And a couple weeks later, they still had the bike. And I finally asked and said, "Hey, what you want on the bike?" I said, "Well, we can't take it with us because, something, whatever." Wasn't really paying attention. He said, "How much you give me for it?" And I literally had $3 left in my pocket at the end of the day. And he said, "Sold, I need it gone." So I paid $3 for this bike. Had it listed locally for almost 4 or 5 months. It's been a while. Good condition bike. I think I had to change one of the inner tubes and pay and sold it for. I think I took somebody offered me, I believe, $30 for it. So I took $30 and let it go. I picked this up at Goodwill. Paid $15 for it. This was a limited edition print of this Harley Davidson Sam's Place to print. Uh, Again, another local sale. Paid $15 for it. Went back and forth with the guy for a while, and he finally came to an agreement on $100. Again, local sale. So 15 into $100. Pretty good local flip there. This one is the strangest item. This is a propane fire table. You light it and you can cook s'mores with it or something like that. Got this in a pallet buy. I don't remember the exact pallet that I bought it in, but it was a low buy-in. I think out of that pallet buy, I've made 10 times the money. This was sat locally. This actually one of the glass pieces was broken, and I think that's probably why it was returned to the store, and I ended up with it on a pallet. So I went and actually got a new piece of glass cut for it. It was, man, I had the receipt right here. I just saw it the other. It was like $13 to get a new piece of glass. So I got a new piece of glass for it, put it in. These sell at like Walmart, I believe, for like $150 or something like that. So I put it up for $100, and it sat for a while. I've had that probably almost a year. Had it down at my flea market booth for a long time. Finally, with the pandemic, I guess people just want something to do. So this guy contacted me, said he wanted to buy it, said that he was going to make a special table for it so him and his kids could sit out in the backyard and roast marshmallows through these crazy times we're going through right now. Just a few of our sales. Again, if you want, go down in the link tree down there. You can find our eBay stores, and you can look at all of our sales if you want. Again, also too, please remember, like, share, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell to notice when we go live. I know you're not supposed to be touching your face. Oh, well, whatever. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.